We're going to America. Indigenous Day is today. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Culture Check. I just founded America. So look, today is the day that we're going to talk about a lot of things, right? So many things we're going to talk about, but it's Monday. Let's start there. Monday, Indigenous Day is today. Columbus Day is today. But I got a monologue for y'all. I got to read this. You know it's Columbus Day, right? Or as I like to call it, National I Got Lost and Still Got a Holiday Day, right? Let's be real. Only in America can you miss your destination by a whole continent and they still name streets after you, right? Imagine if I told my mama I was going up the street, right? But instead, I ended up in Tijuana. I wouldn't be getting a damn parade. I would be getting my ass whooped. See, Melania, I found Puerto Rico. I said, call it GPS update day, right? Because clearly the directions has been wrong since 1942. All right, so look, I'm going to stop picking because it's really Columbus Day. Welcome to the show, y'all. What's going on? It's the Culture Check, and I'm happy. My face is itching because I found somebody's wig upstairs before we started the show, and I said, you know what? I'm going to do a little quick monologue and pick out a few people, but I don't want to be too insensitive because, you know, they like to get mad at podcasts and all that. So let's go ahead and take the boat down because we're not sailing to America. We're already here. Let's go and be nice because I feel like I'm going to get an email tomorrow. You were picking at Christopher Columbus. I actually was, by the way. Anyway, trending topics. We got a lot to talk about today, man. Pat Poose. Did he throw hands at somebody? I think Pat Poose is really going insane right now. Welcome my guy, Jay Bell, to the show. What's up, man?
Yo, we here, man. What's happening, man? First time on the couch, man. I'm excited to be here. A lot of stuff to talk about. Ace Boogie, what's happening, man?
Y'all welcome Jay Bell to the Culture Couch. He is the official host and voice for the Harlem Globetrotters, the amazing Harlem Globetrotters that just continuously go throughout the globe, bringing smiles to all the kids. What's up, man?
Man, I'm out here vibing down here in Atlanta right now.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be on this couch, man. A lot of things to talk about, man. I love the wig. It looked terrible, but it's funny at the same time. You said if you get lost on the wrong continent and still get a holiday. That's crazy. But that is true, though. That was wild.
Hey, he was drunk, man. He was drunk and
Yeah,
just
man.
on a like, come on now.
Yeah, he was on that Carnival. He was on that Carnival cruise.
Hey,
It
shout
was
out
a
to my
Jet 2
dog Drew
holiday.
Columbus, man.
It was
so
Christopher
look,
Columbus was on that.
this papoose thing, man. So we've all been seeing videos of social media influencers making their mark by getting under, celebrity skin, and we've seen different videos. Some of them are funny, I will say that, but I think this particular influencer may have, I guess, effed around and found out. Apparently, he called Clarissa Shields Serena Williams. That's so fucked up. That is so
Heard he got a backhand.
But again, if I'm dating Clarissa Shields, she should be defending me.
Right. So he defended a fighter. Her man is defending a Golden Glove, pound for pound, the GOAT, greatest woman of all time. Well, her hands is registered because she can't really put hands. She probably just gave him
Yeah.
that look like. She gave him that look like you gonna
handle that?
you gonna handle that for me? I'm gonna put it on you when we get back to the crib. Just do something for me. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
gonna do for the happy ending?
What you gonna do for it? You trying to go hands for hands?
So look,
Yeah.
man, do you think Papoose overreacted, or do you think he's real tender about Clarissa Shields and this is not the first time that he's crashed out that we know about?
Well, he definitely crashed out on Remy Ma, her new boo. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he slammed him through some stuff. So you always protective of your woman. I don't care if
Yeah.
she the heavyweight boxer of the world. She still want a man to defend her. Now I don't know all the details. Was he all up in her grill? Did he touch her? Did he say something beyond that? You know what I'm saying? Was he invading her space? But like, man, get out of here. We grown now. Like you said, it's F around and find out. It's all cool when you say something behind the computer, but
Yeah,
when
but
you in
when
front of my face, it's
yeah,
different.
man. Like I feel like we're missing a context to this because I don't think you would just hit somebody for saying that your spouse looks like
Right.
another person.
Yeah, it's more
I
to
feel
the
like it's
story.
deeper, and we just haven't got
Mhm.
to that point yet. But y'all get activated inside the comment section. Shout out to Crystal Ray. You are absolutely right. Her hands are registered. I just feel like he should not be doing it. Like, bro, you're like, come on, bro. Now, this could potentially be bad for him because what if this man sue? Then what? I mean, I would hope that he wouldn't, but I mean, in today's society,
This
I
is
wouldn't
it.
put it
This is the
past.
situation. This is a situation where, like, if you out with her, your woman, you might have one of your homeboys. You get your homeboy to look like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you might want to,
One of your quote unquote shooters or whatever, like your
yeah.
boy in the back. Like you can't sue him. He ain't got nothing. So yeah.
I just feel so bad about this because I'm like, dog, I per se would not. If my girl is a boxer, the fuck I look like fighting for you? Like, are you serious?
That probably turned her on though.
You
That
know what
probably
though?
turned her on.
I don't put it past
She
because she
toxic. I think
probably
she
likes shit like
toxic.
that. Yeah, you
Yeah,
think
she
she
toxic.
toxic?
Like, ooh. You want to slap box when we get home?
Hell no, hell
She want to
no,
slap
man. I
box.
know
You want to
damn
slap
well.
box, daddy?
Y'all,
You
that's
want to
J
slap
Bill,
box,
man.
daddy?
The host for the Go Show.
You want to slap box, daddy, when we get home?
Hey,
Yeah.
that shit kind of reminds me, that shit kind of reminds me of the Kim K sex tape. You remember the Kim K and Ray J sex tape? She was like, put it in my mouth, baby. Like, you got to go back and
That's
watch the
funny.
sex tape, bro. Sorry. Just
No,
saying.
I just watched it yesterday. No, I'm just playing.
See, yeah. All right,
Allegedly.
so moving along, man. So there's been a lot of peace in the Middle East with President-Trump, with getting this ceasefire deal done. I'm excited for it. But one thing that just stands out to me is the fact that he feels like he should have the Nobel Peace Prize. I really disagree with that because I thought in order to get the Nobel Peace Prize, you had to bring peace. You had to bring order. I don't know anything negative that will qualify you to get the Nobel Peace Prize. Now,
Mm-hmm.
granted, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone is entitled to their own voice. But
Mm-hmm.
I will say, I honestly don't feel like he should get the Nobel Peace Prize because of this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even think of anything else positive to say that even will qualify him to get it. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that the ceasefire was done with Gaza and Palestine, but respectfully, we got our own shit going on here.
Right.
Like, you want to talk about getting a Nobel Peace Prize? Get the Peace Prize for bringing peace on American soil. Get the
Right.
Peace Prize for figuring out how to get us out of this fucking debt. Get the Peace Prize for figuring out how to fix the strangle education system. Get the Peace Prize for figuring out homelessness. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what's your viewpoint on this? Because I know it irks you. You're in Georgia, so that's a big Republican state. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what does that do for you?
Well, I would say like on paper, like if you look
Yeah,
at like I created Peace in the Middle East on paper, but outside of that, I feel like United it's so many layers of this. This is a rabbit hole. Like I can go down like
bro, it
crazy
is.
because
It
I've
is.
been I know a lot of stuff. So it's like America is the big brother of Israel. Like don't mess with them because we'll come around and we'll have their back no matter what they do. They may bomb 10 other nations, but we ain't gonna say nothing. And we're gonna have their back and we're gonna bring peace. Of course, this is not gonna last. But anyway, but going to your subject of bringing peace to America first and the homelessness, you talking about peace, but you're sending the National Guard to all these democratic cities
Yeah,
and causing disorder. That's not really being peace. It's like
that's disrupting the peace.
law and war. Like it's a thin line. Then you have the immigrant situation with ICE. So it just causes a lot of things. So for you to say that you have the Nobel Peace off of one incident that's on paper that you're probably not going to follow. I
Yeah,
think it has to be a long line of instances and accomplishments rather than just one uno thing
yeah.
that you can hide behind. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a track record. You have to have a resume of peace. You have to have a resume of deals and acquaintance happening over time and over the years.
Man, I'm just wondering. Like, I was watching earlier as they were exchanging the hostages, and Trump was landing over in Jerusalem and all that, and
Mm.
I'm just saying to myself, like, what is the shit that he offered up to get them to do the deal that we don't know? Like, they're
Man, I'm gonna
having an
be honest with you.
embassy
I,
from
I
there
don't.
moved over here. Like, what don't we know that this man done signed us up for? Cause I'm
You
I'm
want to
I'm
know
I'm, I'm
something?
thinking like 10 years from now. Like, what the fuck we gonna be at 10 years from now because of this motherfucking this shit?
You want to me keep it real, bro? I really think it's a psyop. I really don't even think this is real. Like I feel like all this is staged. Like you just happen to have the cameras in the house of the hostages. They just walk out with like hoodies on. They got a nice fit on. They don't even look like they've been through shit. Like you've been gone for 300 days and you just
Yeah,
all your teeth in your mouth. You ain't got no scars, no bruises. You don't look malnourished. You got fresh clothes on. You look like you just got a bath with Bath and Body Works. Now I could be wrong, and I don't want to take away the harshness of the issue, but it just looks like calculated. As soon as he land, all the hostages are there. They got the cars, they got parades. Like, how did you
yeah,
schedule this whole situation? Like, it just looks like this is what we're
yeah,
gonna do. We're gonna have these people here. They're gonna come in. We're gonna have a parade festival. They're gonna have the plane land, and we're gonna have Trump come off waving his hand. Then he's gonna walk and he's gonna sign a piece of paper. He's an American, but he's causing a deal in the Middle
yeah,
East to arrange between two countries 10,000 miles away. Why are you here?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
What alarms me about this whole thing is that you want the Nobel Peace Prize because it strokes your ego, but when
Mhm.
it's time to handle the home soil issues, you don't really handle them. Like, you can't call you can't police cities like the way that you're doing. You know what he's doing in
Mhm.
Chicago, what he's doing in Oregon. I mean,
Mhm.
just think about what he just did in DC. Like, all doing a shutdown. Like, let's not negate the fact.
I
Like,
need my food stamps on time. Like I can't wait to the first. I need them on the 15th. I need that $235.
damn, you
I
get that
can't
that
have it
far?
shut down. I need them stamps on time.
You get damn nigga. Yeah, you get 235. How the fuck? How you do
I'm gonna
that?
tell you. I'm gonna tell you when we get off live.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
gonna
let me
tell
know
you.
when we get out live, bro. Cause I'm trying to get.
He said, "I only get 130."
And Crystal just made a valid point. He wants one because has one. Mind you, anything that Obama done, he has made it his duty to reverse.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like I don't understand that, bro. Like next year there's no MLK parade, no Cinco de
In
Mayo.
DC, I didn't even know that. Where in DC?
Yeah, he took the fun for it. It's done. Bro, look, man. Go back and read.
I didn't know
It's
that.
hundreds of pages of Project 2025. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole, dog. Because the more like
I
we
didn't even know.
like it is sickening to know that these are his motives and he's actually following through with them. Like it's
So
sickening as shit.
So everybody say Trump racist and all that. So the signs will tell you. But it seemed like before he ran for president, I mean, of course, we had an issue about him having the people working his hotel and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and the four people that committed that crime. He said they should go back to jail and all that stuff. But you remember how all the rappers used to put him in the songs? He had all the pictures
Hey,
with all the black folks, and nobody really was saying nothing.
I'm
But it
I'm
wasn't until like he became president that people started saying that he was racist,
I'm glad you brought that
like
up
in a real way.
because remember when Trump was on the cover of King magazine back in the day and he had the rings. He was standing like this and he had the rings, bro. I remember that shit. It was like 2003, 2004. It's like one of the last issues that King magazine put out, but he had graced the cover of it and he was dressed like a fucking YN. Like the only
Mm.
thing he didn't have at the time was the Pooh Shiesty, but he had the
And a do rag, yeah.
he had the Cubans, he
He
had
said
the
he's like
yeah,
Trump
like
like
that's all they did have. So I'm like, I didn't realize who this dude was. Like I seen him from the Home Alone movie. My folks was like, oh yeah, that's Donald Trump. He got a lot of money, wealthy businessman, blah 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 blah. But it was
mm,
never none of the shit that we're saying now about him. It was never none of that then. Like
mm.
I don't get it. Like where did where did it go wrong? Because you hang with black folks 30 years ago, but now they hate you.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's weird. Like maybe you trying to appeal to your base or your donors. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I tell you, nothing is safe right now. South Carolina had another mass shooting over the weekend. Um,
Mm.
it just sounds like not going to bars is the safest thing, bro. Like my heart, prayers and condolences go out to the entire city of St. Helena, South Carolina. Um,
Mm.
Nobody deserves to have their life taken away like that, no matter what transpired, what happened. Um,
Mhm.
they're still looking for a person of interest, but it like what does that make you feel like when you like being from Atlanta and it's a thriving nightlife down there, man? Like when you hear about stories like these, how does that make you feel as an influencer and a human?
Uh, well, I live in Atlanta. I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio, but
Natty.
being a part of nasty natty, you know what's crazy? And I feel like everybody can relate to this. And it's sad for me to say this, but I'm gonna say it. I kind of became numb
Yeah,
to seeing and hearing about shootings. Like it's kind of like, huh? Well, another one. I guess it's crazy world.
yeah.
And then we on about our day right after that
No,
because it
I
happened
totally
so
agree.
much. I remember I was overseas, right? I was in Australia, and they don't have guns over there. And I remember somebody had got shot, and they acting like the world was about to end. And in
Yeah,
my head, I'm like, shit happen every day, and it was sad. It was bad because I'm numb to it. I'm so used to it, and I'm not thinking it's so bad. They was thinking like it's the end of the world. It was in the news for like a month. Like somebody got shot, and they was like, "Oh my God, is what are we coming to?" Somebody got, and
yeah,
we get numb to these bad things, and things happen over and over and over again. And usually these mass shootings is what white boy, and then they gonna say mental health,
yeah,
but they try to make immigrants the bad people or villains or black people or criminals or whatever, or the Muslims. It's always something else, but you're not going to hold the people who look like you accountable. What are you going to do about it?
yeah.
Because it's the same issue over and over.
I totally agree, man. It's like Yeah, we are desensitized when we're at the point where, like you said, it's like, oh, it's another, that just validates it. Like for us, we're at I want to say we're at that 20 mark since the girl from Ukraine that was stabbed here in Charlotte and died. We've
Mhm.
had like I think it was a 20 murders since then, and that literally was a month and some change ago, bro. Like
Mm.
it is, and then I'm kind of torn between if police in the cities is the right thing or not. You know?
Something got to be done. Something got to be done. But like, what is it? I think America is spoiled
Yeah,
in a way. It's so loose, and other countries are looser, and they
yeah.
don't have crime. Like, I'm not trying to keep talking about places I've been, but I was in Japan,
You've been all over
and
the damn globe, man. Talk your talk.
people just leave their stuff out. Like somebody just left their phone outside, and nobody touched it for like nobody. Like they ride. A lot of people ride bikes and scooters. Like people will
Yeah,
leave their bikes right there in their scooter, running and keys and bike unchained. Nobody's gonna touch it at all.
yeah.
And it's like you can't do that back in the States. So it's like a
Mm-mm,
mentality of like,
mm-mm.
what is it? Like, do you make the punishment more severe for theft? Or is it a morality thing, like how you're raised and culture? Because to them, it's like if you do something bad, you're not only doing something bad, but you're shaming yourself and your family. You're bringing
Yeah.
shame to your family. Like, oh, they raised you like that to steal? Like, what's
Mm.
wrong with you?
Man, speaking of stealing, it looks like Real Housewives of Potomac, Dr. Wendy Osef and her husband Eddie, boy, they done got caught up. But they now they bailed out. But
It's a great
apparently,
segue, by the way.
yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Come
It was a great segue. I like that.
on.
He's a professional.
Hey,
Speaking of stealing,
speaking of stealing, where was your antennas when these fuckers was robbing me? This is literally what I felt when I seen this story happen on Friday, man. I know you guys out there watch Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm gonna just say this, bro. I lost count of how many damn different spinouts they got. But this one in particular right here, Dr. Wendy and her husband Eddie, this is giving Portia and Simon all over again. But the only difference is, I honestly think they did it, bro. I honestly think they did it. Like for real, for real. Like I think they did it, man. You could just look at their mugshot and be like, yeah, they did it. Like whatever they say you stole, you stole. Like what whatever they say you
he said,
stole.
whatever they stole, you stole.
Whatever they said you stole, man. Have you ever checked out the show Real Housewives of Potomac? Potomac. I think I'm pronouncing it right.
Um, Maybe I was over at a chick house or something. She had it on TV, but I'm not really
You be having
in
some
tune. Maybe
crazy side quests, dog.
hey
You be
man, it's
having
like
some crazy.
I'm
I
hey
gotta
man,
hang with you
it's
more
not too much.
often, man.
Not too much. Not too much.
I gotta hang with you more often. You be having some side quests. Hey,
Not
y'all
not
work
not too much,
on.
man. I'm a God fearing man. I'm a God fearing man.
So
He's
look,
able.
they actually bailed out. And according to the Shade Room, they're going to go to court and prove that they're innocent. They put out a statement that said that they
Mm,
categorically deny it. But I honestly feel like that's like the norm when you're rich. You go to jail,
mm,
then you get out. You say you didn't do it, but if you didn't do it, you wouldn't have a court date coming up to honestly prove your innocence. So
mm.
that's what we're going to do there. It's Indigenous Day. I hope you enjoyed your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm your host, Ace. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. And be on the lookout for the next episode of the Culture Check. My dog, Jay Bell, you're going to join me back on the Culture Couch soon, right?
Man, absolutely, man. I love it here, man. We gonna do some things. I might have some info, some updates, and I'm gonna bring it next time, man. We gonna have some fun. I appreciate the love, man.
That's right. Coming up Wednesday, we're celebrating 59 years of the Black Panther Party. And I got a special announcement. My guy, y'all know him, my favorite, the big homie, chairman, brother, Fred Hampton Jr. is going to be joining the show Wednesday live. We're going to have
Oh,
some
that's dope.
updates about what's going on in Chicago. J. Bill, clear your schedule. We'll come back on the Culture Couch Wednesday. You don't want to miss it. It's the Culture Check. Peace.
Yeah.